With primary night behind us, it is now time for the candidates to get to work ahead of Election Day in November. Just a short time ago, South Florida's Democratic nominees came together and kicked off their general election campaign. CBS News Miami's Morgan Rynor is your reporter live in Little Havana with their message. Morgan.
Naja, up until this morning, it was Democrats running against Democrats in order to win and face off against a Republican in November. But the chair of the Florida Democratic Party said today that changes. Today, they're all going to unite in order to beat the Republicans again in November. And they said that they are not starting from scratch. They said they already have thousands, 6,000 to be specific, volunteers in the state of Florida. And the reason why they are going to fight so hard for every single race in the state of Florida is because they said all it takes is 6 House seats, 2 Senate seats in the entire country in order to flip the majority in Congress from red to blue. The chair, Nikki Fried, spoke about how no seat in the state of Florida is safe, and if you think Florida is a red state, you would be wrong. Here's what she had to say.
Florida Democrats have now flipped 37 seats from red to blue. 37 seats in the last 16 months. Think about that. We won Boca by 5 votes. So when someone tells you that Florida isn't competitive, remember those 5 votes.
And one of the big topics of discussion across the country today is the Senate race here in Florida. Progressive Angie Nixon beat Alex Vidman, who on the books was technically supposed to be the winner. He was the more moderate Democrat. He had a lot more finances, and he was selected by Democrats in order to lead that party in that race. But again, Angie Nixon took the upset, took that win, and she considers herself a socialist, part of the Democratic Socialists of America group. She ran on progressive ideas like free rent for all and free Medicare, you name it, a lot of the progressive issues. And so she's faced a lot of backlash, specifically from the person she's going to be running against in November, Ashley Moody, who criticized her on social media this morning, as well as President Trump. Here is what Angie Nixon had to say about that criticism.
I cannot be extreme. There's nothing about standing up for democracy and standing up for the right for people to vote. The fact remains that Ashley Moody and Donald Trump were emboldening Ron DeSantis and the Republicans in the state legislature to make it so that voters couldn't even choose who they wanted to represent them, but instead allow politicians to choose who their voters were.
So the big question is now whether other Democrats are going to rally behind Nixon with that socialist label. When asked about that here, some of the Democratic nominees said they outright reject socialism, but that is not the answer that the chair of the Democratic Party gave here in Florida. Our reporter, Manuel Bojorquez, will have more on her response coming up starting at 5 p.m. on CBS News Miami. For now, I'm live in Little Havana. Morgan Rynor, CBS News Miami.